Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, it's Regit, and it's an explosive day because it is time for a new cat. The mushroom update has brought me many things, and this many things, sort of series I suppose, continues with the introduction of Tanky. Now, I've been given Tanky by a daily reward thing, which should have been on the screen or is on the screen, I don't know. And also, I was checking through my comments and I found that Kaxa the 1337, had suggested how to actually do the Tech Neurosis stage with Catasaurus and Show Off Cat. I tried that, but maybe it's my ability level, but I still couldn't do it. So, yeah. But, it's time to move on to the thing of today. So, this here is Tanky. He's a new cat, and I haven't got him yet. So let's press Unit Acquired now. So there we go, Tanky, level 1. Let's upgrade it to level 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Tanky Cat. I'm sensing a sort of pattern here with the cat. A rowdy cat took over the controls while no one was looking. Great for long distance combat. Well, let's upgrade it to max if we can. Luckily, like the fungi cats, this is very cheap to upgrade, but it's going to be different, hopefully. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it into a team and take it into the challenge. So, I found that Tanky costs 900 monies in the usual part of the game. The challenge is, of course, like reflective of Chapter 1 sort of Empire of Cats sort of stuff, so it's a lot cheaper. But, wow, look, Fungi and Cat actually did something. That's a marked improvement from before, so congratulations. But yeah, I'm about to release Tanky. Da-da-da! Oh, look at that! It's going around on a, well, it's a tank. A bobbing up and down tank, and that cat. You know when you suggested that you have very bad suspension on your car? This, I feel for the cat there. I mean, what a bumpy ride this seems to be. But, away from that, let's look at its attack animation. If it will ever get to the base. It's not the fastest cat in the world, but to be fair, it's a tank. It's unlikely to be particularly fast. But yeah, Fungi Cat isn't doing much damage, but let's see how long range this guy is and what kind of damage he does. So, we can use the Fungi Cat to judge. So it stands a little bit behind it. Didn't catch how much damage it did. Let's see how it does against kangaroos. Not much. Let's meat shield it. And this will give us an opportunity to check how good its recharge time is. So, it's decently long. It's not like so long that you'll never see them, but it's just a relatively long recharge time. And bear in mind I've just maxed it, so it's not really going to get any better unless I choose to use Cat's Eyes on it, which I'm not going to do anytime soon. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be doing much damage, being like a long-range attacker with meat shields and stuff. Wow, and it doesn't even look like it's long-range enough, or at least the Fungi and Cats are terrible meat shields. And they're supposed to be meat shields, so that's not good. Oh! We got rid of one kangaroo. That's good. Yeah. Well, that's brilliant. Oh, we're getting rid of some more. Well, maybe with a whole clump of Tankies, when you eventually get them, you might be able to do something. So, quite slow, relatively long recharge time. Not massive range, but maybe enough where if you meat shield to a certain degree, you can have it where they actually do some damage. Now, I'm going to take them back to the base because I didn't actually see how much damage they did, so I'm going to see for myself now. Right, approach the base, mine Tankies. Go. Be fast and be speedy. Come on, please. Just get there. No, not the Squirrel. I mean, at least they destroyed it. But come on, base. Bang. I don't know. The Assassin Bear kind of rips them apart, but it does that with most things. But yeah. What I'm seeing... Did that just one-shot that Moth? That was some good Moth shooting. I mean, as you could probably expect, these things are rubbish against sort of little squishy units like those guys because they're single shot, I think. It looks like it anyway. But yeah. What I'm saying is that it may have a capability to be a decent cat. It doesn't seem as bad as the Archer cat, but it doesn't seem very good. And, it looks nice. It looks a lot better than the Archer cat. I mean, most cats do. But yeah, let's cat cannon those guys and see how he does against the moth. Actually, it's gonna... Yeah, cat cannon kind of kills the moth as well. Anyway, let's see them get back to the base. I don't know if I saw a shot do about 3,000 or 4,000 damage. Not really much for something that doesn't attack very quickly. And, you know, is not very cheap and has quite a long recharge time. It's not a very good cat, I'll be honest, but it's capable. It does some damage, and I reckon we can win the challenge with it. Just wait for them to get rid of those guys. Or will the stream of those guys actually stop them? No, they're moving forward, so they can get rid of squishy enemies together, the meat shields and tankies. That's good, but how will they fare against Shy Boy, who's just come out and is biting at them with his angry face? How will you do? Will you do good, tankies? Yes, look! They knocked Shy Boy back. I am genuinely surprised they actually did some damage. Go, Tanky and Cats. You can do it. Look, it really does look like the cat's clinging on for dear life. But look! Shy Boy annihilated. There might be something in this cat. It may be decent. Not a good cat, but a decent cat. And a decent cat is good. But then it's not a good cat. And then I'm going to get into the endless circle of confusing myself. But these guys, not awful. But let's see how they cope against two Shy Boys and a face. I'm going to say they won't cope very well, judging by how a load of Tanky and Cats just got knocked back there. But, you know, we'll see. With our amazing Meat Shield, Fungi and Cat, they'll be utterly protected. Definitely, those Shy Boys won't make a dent on my army. They can't do anything. Yeah, you know, I'm kind of feeling they're not doing too well vibe. I mean, they don't all die immediately. That's promising. I mean, Tanky, it seems to be alright. Is doing okay. But, yeah. I'm intent on being able to finish the challenge and be able to do this and work out what kind of strategy you would use this cat in. Because if you're fighting an enemy for a long time, and you've got proper decent meat shields, like Macho Cat, Razor Cat, crazed versions of those, even manic versions of those if you're that good at the game, and you still use Tanky and Cat. But anyway, if you have meat shields that good that will protect the Tankies, you can stack quite a lot of them. So maybe Tanky might do some damage at some point. I mean, for a ranged unit that shoots single target like that, I suppose 600 isn't usually the cost of what they are. They usually kind of Ubers, possibly, although Ubers are generally area attack. But, you know what I mean? Big attacks that take a decent while to do. I don't know, they're usually a lot more expensive, so maybe Tanky has a niche, but maybe I'm just forgetting a load of cats which do the same thing. Because, I don't know, these guys, even if they are in their own niche, they don't really serve a very good purpose. We haven't dented into either of these Shy Boys, they're still going strong. Still going strong, those cheeky little Shy Boys. And so, I must conclude that although the Tanky looks amazing, and it has a cat on it, which is very good, it's still not very good. I would say it's better than Fungi and Cat, but not as good as, you know, most cats in the actual game. Yeah, I feel like if I try and persevere to win this stage with these guys, it's not gonna... Oh! Just as I say that, a Shy Boy is eliminated. This is good. You know what? I am going to conclude with that sort of statement. Maybe it has its own niche. Maybe it can work, because look, it just got rid of a Shy Boy. And so I can conclude with the fact that possibly under the right circumstances, Tanky and Cat might be decent. Not a good cat, but a decent cat. Not going down to the very dark depths of the Archer cat, but a decent cat, whereas Fungi and Cat demonstrates itself that it's pretty awful. But yeah, Tanky and Cat looks great, does meh. That would be my opinion on it. So I hope you enjoyed.